hear it. It's okay. Getting our first raindrops of the season. I don't know why he gets so wound up. Because raindrops equate to thunder. And he doesn't like the thunder, that's for sure. But this was all in the forecast. What is it? It's 10 in the morning. It was forecast for the afternoon, but I mean, it's just starting to sprinkle. I think you can... What? Leave the fire extinguisher alone. I think you can hear it. Yeah, this is going to be great. I smelled it this morning. It rained somewhere last night. Not here, but you could smell it this morning. Left. Hey. He starts getting weird. Come on, stop pawing at stuff. See, it stopped already. Listen. It stopped already. See? Stopped already. Left. Dude. Those are my new ones. From your grandma. Leave it. These are so comfortable. They're Merrill's, again. I had these back in New York, but these are so comfortable. Oh my gosh. We had more rain last night. Goodness. It is very, very wet out here this morning. Hi everyone. I hope y'all are doing great this morning. Heading out for a walk. And yes, it does rain in the desert. So we got here and it was really green, and it's getting even more so. This started, look at the sky. This started 4 days ago. We went from 87 degrees one day till the next day it was a high of 70. And that's where we've been. And it rained that first day, and that night, oh my gosh, did it rain. It woke us up middle of the night. I don't really know what time it was, but we were both able to go back to sleep. You know, Lefty doesn't like the sound of the rain hitting the roof because he's waiting for thunder. So the rain gets him pre-excited. Thunder never came. And we just both went back to sleep. So the rain must have dropped off, because he just starts kind of grumbling down in the floor. And the thing is, like, he knows that I'm sleeping, and he won't purposely wake me up. It's so funny. He starts with and if I'm awake and I hear that, I'll just lay and listen. And he gets a little louder, and a little louder, and a little louder, because he knows I'm sleeping. And he, like you get the alarm clocks that start off soft and then get louder to wake you up gently. That's what he does. He's done that for years. And, sometimes in the afternoon, guilty, I fall asleep. Have a big meal, and we're watching a movie or something, and I'm laid back in the chair and I fall asleep, and he falls asleep. But then at some point, it's been an hour and a half or so, and it's time to, go for the evening walk, and he'll start the little noises, the little and he starts soft and gets louder until he sees my eyes open up, and he wakes me up. He's a great little alarm clock. It's so funny. So we've had quite a switch in the weather. I'm fully dressed. I got my britches on. I got my jacket on. It's not cold out, but very damp. Feels good to have humidity. And we've had rain. I don't think it rained yesterday, but last night it rained. And it just rained just like an hour ago. Just as the sun was starting to light the clouds up, it rained again. So it's been coming and going. I don't know exactly what the forecast is today, but I see breaks in the clouds. There's blue skies over there. There's blue skies up there. So I don't think we're going to have a lot of rain today, but I haven't looked at the weather forecast. But you can see the difference in the color of the dirt and everything. It's very, very wet out here. Now, the other day when it rained, that first day, I had to go out and dump out something over by our little arroyo, which look pretty much just like this one right here. And it wasn't raining when I walked out there, but the water was rushing through the little wash there pretty good. I mean, it was running pretty good from the rain that had been happening earlier in that afternoon. It was probably 6 inches deep, and it was dark out, but I should have run and got the camera to show you all. I just love seeing the water out here. You know, seeing flowing water is always awesome, but when you see flowing water in the desert, there's something really cool about that. To me, anyways, I like seeing that. So it feels really nice now. You know, the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks we were here, every day was, you know, air conditioner, making sure the batteries were charged back up. You know, and when we run the AC, I have to run my fan, which is not a big deal, to recirculate the air through the rig, because if I don't, the air conditioner like super cools that area of the rig where it's installed, but then up front it might be 25 degrees warmer because the air isn't getting moved around. So I have to run my fan pointed at the air conditioner so it's blowing the warmer air down to the air conditioner. So it's a whole, you know, it's kind of a whole thing, and we had to do that pretty much every day for 3 weeks plus. And it's so nice for that to have come to an end, where like the other day, the first day that I didn't have to run the air conditioner was such a relief, you know. Didn't have to worry about it. Didn't have to worry about the batteries charging and, you know, having enough power to run the air conditioner. And it was such a less stressful day. I mean, running the air conditioner is not stressful, don't get me wrong, but it was just one more kind of big thing that I had to worry about or deal with every day. So it's so much nicer now to not have to deal with that. And quieter. You know, the air conditioner does put out some sound inside the rig. Come on, this way, no, this way. Get out of this area. Somebody had a dog that they didn't clean up after. Boy, it's moist. Oh, all the little grasses have started to grow again. Very nice. Very nice. All these little fuzzy blossoms that come out. I believe these are creosote bushes. They have these little fuzzy, like, blossoms that come out on them. Hey, this way. Come on. Well, yeah, everything you can tell is waking back up from this new rain. Look at that little cute one. Oh, don't bite it. You know, there's something that a couple of you in the comments mentioned that I don't want to say I forgot, but the days kind of click by out here and I lose track of what the date is, and didn't say anything that my birthday is in, well, just a few days now. Some of you know that. One of you remembers it because your birthday is the exact same day. So you left a comment, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to say something about my birthday, because the days have just, it snuck up on me, I guess is what I'm saying. And so I hadn't mentioned anything about it. So I know I'm going to get a bunch of happy birthdays in the comments. So thank you all. I'm going to pre-thank you for that. So I will be 61 in just a few days here. And which is, I don't know. It's incredible to me that we've clicked by 6 years of living like this, and started when I was 55, and I'll be 61. It just seems to have come so quickly. But so David's getting older. Boy, a lot of clouds up here. Very thick clouds today. So the place, the town, the area hasn't yet started to get crowded. You've seen the couple of drone flights that I've done. It's not getting very crowded yet. It's coming. You know, December, January is the busiest time period here. So there's proof of our rain last night. Hey, come on, this way. Come on, pups. This way. Come on. I know this ground feels a lot better on his paws. I mean, this is really soft, wet ground right now. When I let him out this morning to take his whizzer, it was raining. And so that was a fast one. He was out and back in pretty quickly. Oh, here comes my friend Jim that's walking his dog, so I'm probably going to end this section of the video so I can chat with him, and I will catch up with y'all later. So this right here is what I was currently carrying. Lefty knows all about this stuff. This is my inflator, my tire inflator. So it has a battery that has to be recharged periodically. And then this was my previous GOOLOO. This is the GT6000. Nothing wrong with this at all, but it's a booster pack with some accessories here, accessory plugs. But what I'm touching on here is the amount of space. And you all know that I carry so much stuff in my rig that every square inch counts. So for an inflator and a booster, this is what I was carrying. And that's where the new A7 takes over, because it replaces both of these with one unit. We're going to get a look at the thing. And here is the new GOOLOO A7. So this is both a booster and a compressor, an inflator. So you can see you got 6,000 amps, which is just as much as my GT6000, and you got 160 PSI air compressor in here. So let's open this thing up and give it a good look. So you can see it's got the pretty standard GOOLOO quality battery clamps that come on here. So that plugs in right here. You've got USB A and C outputs over here, and then this is where you thread in your inflator. So you've got the clamp on type valve stem connection right there, and you thread this on right down here on this end. Now on this side is where you can use for inflating beach toys, things like that. You've got some different size adapters. They connect into here. You use this hose, or you can get a longer hose if you want. And you've got some different connections here. And then you can, you know, athletic balls, you can do all that kind of inflating here also. So you've got a good little compressor, a very powerful battery booster, 6,000 amps. It's rated to jumpstart any size gas engine and up to a 10-liter diesel engine. So all of it goes in this nice carry bag that it came with. So this bag with just these items right here is going to take the place of everything that I was carrying, which not much bigger than just the GOOLOO itself. You know, I was carrying that whole other compressor there for tire inflation. Well, that's all replaced with this. So GOOLOO, you all know the brand name. They've been providing us gear for years on the channel. So not only have they sent me this one, but they're gonna do a giveaway, and we're gonna give away one of these, a brand new one, to one of you. So you know how we do these giveaways all the time. Down in the comments, put the word GOOLOO, G-O-O-L-O-O. And in 3 weeks from today, on this date, we're gonna do the drawing. So you've got to come back, watch the video. I'll announce who the winner is. Remember, I never contact people in the comments to tell you you've won. If you get that kind of comment reply in an email from YouTube, it's not me. You have to come back and watch the video. So 3 weeks from today, on this date, I'll do the drawing, and then the following day, on this date, I'll release the video, and one of you will be the winner of a brand new A7 shipped directly from GOOLOO right to you. So I've got to thank GOOLOO again for sending this great gear to me, for doing the giveaways. They've been letting me do gear giveaways for years, so thank you, GOOLOO. Let's get back to the video.
Heating it up. Oh, there it is. It comes in all the way zoomed, all the way open. And guess whose rig's in the way?
Yours. Yeah. Look at that.
I have to go past it.
The sun is just cracking through and hitting.
Yeah. And yesterday we had some places that were white, some that were pink, some that were yellow.
It does look like a ski mountain, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
There's sure no snow over there, though. I'll guarantee that. And I love these little low clouds that are dipping down below, because these are not tall little ridges here. You know, I call them hills. They're not very tall, and so those are some low clouds.
Yeah, the mountains are cutting through the clouds.
Yep. Down this way, it's really thick.
Oh yeah, look at that cut through, right through there.
Yep.
That is picturesque.
It's a pretty morning.
Yeah. It's hard to beat.
You could call it gloomy, but no. Look at that. Look at that rainbow. Holy moly. That's a beauty. That is so bright. Wow. Well, it looks like today has turned out to be a really miserable day outside. The sky is just filled with clouds, and I looked at the forecast, and there's a 70% chance of storms and thunderstorms today. So we are inside, and I've got the Bills game from yesterday, or was it yesterday or Sunday? Well, the last Bills game that I haven't watched yet. So I'm gonna have my lunch here in about another hour, and then I'm gonna watch the Bills game. And this guy is just a little bit bored. He just went out for a while. It's like right on the edge of gonna rain. Those are dark clouds there at the horizon. That's not mountains. Those are dark clouds. And so any minute it's gonna break loose. So I went out and I've got the generator running, only because we haven't gotten good solar the last few days because of all the clouds. So I'm just gonna run it for like an hour, because we're not gonna get any solar today, or barely any, it looks like. So not a great day. I got my new slippers on, I got my sweatpants. So not the worst day in the world, and I'm gonna watch a football game, so I can't complain. I really can't complain. Well, thank you everyone for being with us here on this wet, humid, cloudy morning in Quartzsite. Hello, brother. Hello. I'm gonna make him his breakfast. I'm gonna make myself something. And we're gonna wait and see if the sun's gonna pop through. If not, I'm just gonna sit down and put a video together for y'all. Okay. So everyone take care. Be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon. Oh boy. There you go. What are you doing? Making all that noise back there? Huh? What are you doing? Oh! Oh, I saw that one coming. Trying to sneak that up on me. Huh? Look at all the belly spots. You're a professional at that. That should be an Olympic sport. What would it be called? Oh my gosh. Be called upside down ballet. World upside down ballet. Okay, Knuckleheadicus. You are absolutely a turkey ball. Look at you. Am I upside down? Huh? Am I Am I upside down? Because I think you're upside down, brother. Don't try to blame it on me. No! Good Lord. Hey. It's sleepy time. It's time to go sleepy. Okay? I hope this is your last round of activities before you go sleep. It is? Good. Yo! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's wrap it up, okay? Let's call it quits for tonight. Huh? Cracker Barrel. Bananarama. What are you looking at? Huh? Yeah. What are you looking at? I don't understand one word of what you're saying. Not one word. And I don't know what you're looking at up there. Huh? Yo! Gosh. You gonna go sleepy? Huh? You go sleepy? Okay. Starting to wind down. I appreciate that. What are you looking at up there? It's just the chair. Look at me over here. Over here. There you go. Okay. You gotta get a grip on your world there, buddy. Okay, puppy. Okay. There's my boy. Okay. That's my puppy. Oh, my boy. Okay, Pinky. Get your pink. Pinky.